Hello guys, and today I am bringing you another deck list, and today's is a bit of a different flavour from before. It's like one of those decks where you either love it or you hate it. I actually really like this deck. I think it's really fun to play. It can be competitive. I would play this competitively if I built the deck in real life, but quite a lot of people think it's not good and it's just a bit dodgy. But that really is it is quite dodgy, and the character who played it in 5Ds was also pretty dodgy. But anyway, get onto the deck list. I've gone with starting with the Earthbound Immortal because um, this deck revolves around the field spell, so keeping the field spell on the field is priority, and that means that Earthbound Immortal Alapiscu is keeps on the field. Um, it's just a high attacking monster that can attack your opponent directly, and it's ridiculous. And when this card is removed from the field except by its own effect, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls and inflict 800 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. So if they've got like a ridiculous field, you tribute summon Alapiscu, Future Visions removes it from the field, you pay 800, wipe their field. Wait, what do I mean pay 800? Sorry. Why did I say pay 800? But you move from the field, then all their monsters will be destroyed and deal 800 to them for each monster. Which, that's stupid. That's ridiculous, but that can mean you winning the duel, because then it will be brought back and you can just attack directly with it. Well, with its own effect, regardless. But that just deals ridiculous high amount of damages. But anyway, the first Fortune Lady in this deck is Fortune Lady Earth. They gain attack and defense equal to its level times 400, and it gains level each turn. And when this level of this card increases, inflict 400 damage to your opponent, so it just keeps dealing damage and then gets more attack. But when you normal summon, they are removed from the field through Future Visions if you're on the field. They got Dark. It's the same again, gains 400 for each level. And when it destroys a monster by battle, you can special one Fortune Lady monster from your graveyard, which is good tying with fire, and I'll bring you back to that. They got Lady Water, gains 300 for each level. And when this card is and special summon while you control a face-up Fortune Lady monster except Fortune Lady Water, draw 2 cards. So if you use Dark's effect on Water, you draw 2 cards. Easy enough. Then Wind gains 300 attack for each level as well, and when it's normal summoned, you can destroy a number of spell and trap cards your opponent controls equal to the number of face-up Fortune Lady monsters you control. So if you already control quite a few, then normal summon Fortune Lady Wind, get rid of quite a lot of back row. They got 3 Fortune Lady Fire. This card's attack and defense are equal to its level times 200, unfortunately, but during your standby phases, you can increase its level by 1. And then when this card is special summoned in attack position by the effect of a Fortune Lady card, destroy one face-up monster your opponent side of the field and inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. So if you use Fortune Lady Dark's effect to destroy one monster, bring back fire, destroy the other, deal damage to them, then fire can attack directly, but it will have 400 attack, so, but it's something. Then I've got 3 DD Sprite. You can special summon this card from your hand by removing from play one face-up monster you control. If you do, return the remove from play monster to the field during the next standby phase. That's just that's basically what just happens with the Future Visions, so it doesn't really matter about removing a monster. And DD Sprite just means you can bring out extra support with the synchro monsters. You can easily, like, as their levels change, you can just synchro summon any number of any number of synchro monsters. So just depending on what level you've got of your Fortune Ladies out. The last monster is another Fortune Lady, and it's Fortune Lady Light. And when this card is removed from the field by a card effect, you can special summon one Fortune Lady monster from your deck. So if you normal summon that, gets removed by Future Visions. But then because it was removed, you can special summon Fire, get Fire's effect. Or you can special summon one of the bigger ones like Lady Dark. Then you got a Dark on your field for free basically, and you can keep using its effect to special summon. And it's just from on the field from an early time, or you can bring out Earth if you want to keep dealing damage. It just depends on what you want to do. Then go on to the Spell and Trap cards. I got one Soul Exchange. This is good because you can tribute their pesky monsters for like Fortune Lady Earth or Fortune Lady Dark, or even Alapiscu if you really want to. And it means you can tribute one of their high monsters, and they can do something about it maybe, but well, sometimes they won't be able to do something about it. And you get a free tribute of their monster. The only thing is you don't get your battle phase, but if you have Future Visions and normal summon that monster and then it's removed, you won't need the battle phase anyway, so it's good. they got 2 Fortune's Future. Except one of you remove from play Fortune Lady monsters and return it to the graveyard, then draw 2 cards. So if you remove like Fortune Lady Light, then get its get with DD Sprite, instead of being Lady Light special summoning reback, you can add it to the graveyard instead, and then bring Fortune's Future, and then draw 2 cards. Or you can do the same with like if you normal summon like Fortune Lady Fire, it's removed by Future Visions. Then you use that to bring it to the graveyard, then destroy something with Dark, especially when Lady Fire back, and Lady Fire can destroy the monster. So it's just, it all links in, and it's quite good plays you can bring out if you know what you're doing. You've got 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, just a staple spell card to get rid of back row. That can be pesky for you. I mean, you can't get your players off. You've got 2 Time Passage. Increase the level of one face of Fortune Lady monster you control by 3 until the end phase. So it means you can get an attack boost on a few of them, or you can make them the level you want to synchro summon and stuff. It's just got different possibilities for different situations. Then there's a main spell card, which is Future Visions, and it's a field spell. And when the monster is normal summoned, remove from play the monster. During your next number phase of the controller who summoned that monster, return it to the field in a face attack position. So that means you can get like, you can use Lady Light's effect or whatever, and it means that if they normal summon like high attacking monsters or level 4s or whatever, you just remove them and then bring them back. But this deck revolves around them being removed from play and stuff, so it just means like you just get their effects. It's just the main card. If you like, when not normal summon, which ones? Yeah, if you got like, if you normal summon Lady Water, then special summon it re-back with Future Visions. Oh no, it doesn't get re-special. What am I on about? Sorry, ignore that. But anyway, Future Visions, you get it just brings back. It's like the engine of the deck. It makes your play start, and it also hinders your opponent. Then on to the trap cards, I've got Inherited Fortune. Activate during the turn a face of Fortune Lady monster you control was destroyed. Special summon up to 2 Fortune Lady monsters from your hand during your next summon phase. So that can also mean Lady Water gets its effect, and you can summon Dark from your hand or Earth from your hand easily with this card. Then the rest is just staple traps with Bottomless, Free Threatening Roar, and Compulsory. Go on to the extra deck. They're all just staples really. Got Natural Leo Drake for the level 9 synchro, but there are better ones out there. Fort Ruler Archfiend, Stardust Dragon, Black Rose, Lightning Warrior, Go-Yo Guardian, Magical Android, Catasta Armor Arm. Then in the XYZs, got Volcasaurus, Utopia, Magestroke, and Zen Mines. You can swap them out for whatever you want. They aren't like set in stone. They are staple extra deck, and just change the extra deck as you would. But I'd keep the main deck the same because I feel this is a good deck list and it's quite fun to play. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time. If you'd like to keep up to date with me doing videos of each archetype and doing all of them, I will hopefully do all of them, then subscribe, and if you like this video then like and comment. Anyway, thank you for watching again, guys.